Hey everybody, this is Lee. Welcome back to another training. What you're seeing right now is a very important tool that I have not even shared with any of my lists, any of my fans on my YouTube channel. Nobody. I haven't shown anybody this. I actually want to give you all this type of training in advance, so you know something that's a really cutting edge tool that you can use inside Google that is absolutely 100% free. And why would you need that? It's the Google Correlate tool, and it's based off of trends and it's based off of real data. See this right here? It says Google Correlate finds search patterns which correspond with real world trends. Right now, we're looking for sports fans. Okay, and on the side here, I'm going to demonstrate a couple different features during this training, and I'm just going to share this with you. Some of you, this may be over your head, and that's okay. But what I'm sharing with you right now is it's right off the training block here. You're getting something that I have not shared with anybody yet, and hopefully you guys understand why I'm doing this for you. A lot of you are probably still struggling. I'm looking in there and looking to see who's getting in fans and who's not. This will help you to find other related keywords, and you'll know what I mean by that here shortly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where you can compare it in the U.S. states. You can do it in the weeks, in the months, and kind of go from there. But let me just go ahead and demonstrate this tool real quick. Inside here, all of these different keywords or words, if you will, these are trending data. These are what are trending alongside of the term sports fan. And those in the marketing world, we call those keywords. Okay, many of you probably don't know what that means. It's okay if you don't. Just understand that when you use this tool, you can put in specific words, and it will help you. Like in my case, let's go Cleveland Indians. Hit correlate. All right. Now, as you can see right now, this is the week time frame. Let's go a week ago. Okay, see how this is, it's just kind of slowly but surely giving you some trending data. Let's go up 1 week. It's real time. See this right here, because they're now in the World Series. This is, right now Cleveland Indians and Cleveland Indian fans are, really going crazy because they're playing the Chicago Cubs. Let's show you the Chicago Cubs. Oops. Now see, this had a bigger search volume. See this right here? That was a little bigger. See this? Look at this spike, you guys. Look at that huge spike. Okay, and this is just from the beginning of the year. It's okay. Let's jump ahead. 5. There you go. So you can actually see what this is looking like here. All right. So this is jumping ahead. It's showing you the type of trend. Chicago Cubs fans, folks, are passionate just like Cleveland fans. Now watch this. Oops. And I'll get to it why. Oh. Okay, see this right here? See that number was a little bit bigger? For Chicago Cubs, like 0.93 something or another. This is telling you that there are passionate Cleveland fans out there, but Cubs fans are a little bit more passionate because of the 100 and some odd year drought that they've had in the World Series. Okay, but let's get back to our original sports fan. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys there. All right, so the thing and the reason why you really want to be using this, okay, why it's important for you to understand who we're targeting, is when you begin to identify with who are people that we want to align with. In our case, the NFL is going to be going on when the app launches. The MLS, the soccer, league, the Major League Soccer is going to be going on. Everywhere else, they call that football. Okay, and here we're finding search data. Okay, here's the thing I want to show you guys. On top of, again, folks, this may not mean a lot to many of you because you're probably thinking, Lee, what does this have to do? You gave us good training on that Craigslist. But look at this, guys. Look at this. All right, don't mind that so much. The Avantech solution. Let's just go. It doesn't have anything. Here, let's just go NFL coverage maps. Okay. I'm not going to worry so much about that, but look at this, guys. Sports fans. Look at this right here. Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa. Look at these folks. Illinois. Okay, Missouri's not bad. Florida. See, if it's over, the one or anywhere in the green, you see the greens right here, Maryland 2.4, folks. These are places you might want to start focusing. So when you're writing up let me just do a notepad, and let's just say say attention. Now, I'm going to tell you this as I'm writing this. Please follow your playbook, okay? So please understand that they put that together so that everybody can talk to everybody roughly. But what I'm doing right now is just based on some experiences that I have, and I'm just going to kind of write these up. Hey, sports fans, and where? Where do we know? We know Nebraska, Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, okay, Florida. These are just some for right now. Okay. Do here so you can kind of see the whole message. Okay. Want to play a live? You want to play live with your friends while your favorite team is playing on Sundays? Okay, go to firefan.com, enter code, and the mine is play here. It's one I chose. I didn't want it to. I wanted mine to be a little broader. Just this is something that when you actually see the code, let me put on pause. Okay, so when I pull mine, this is what my code looks like. But if you want to do a generic code, you can go here. Now, if you guys followed any of the information I showed before, remember, you guys, you always want to make sure that you actually put, you use, some screen capture tools. You can do things like that. Remember, I pointed out in the last training, Jing is one of them. So in Jing, if I do Jing, I'm going to do this on the fly so you can see, and then I just go here, play. Let's go do all caps. Play here. You can adjust the color. Okay. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this, then at that point, you can kind of design your own little stuff if you wanted to. If you don't want to, it's okay. But when you're doing that, the reason why I'm showing you this right now is it's going to follow up with some other training that I'm going to show you how to make GIFs. Okay. What is a GIF? Okay, it's a lossless format for image files that supports both animated and static images. Let me show you what I mean by this. Okay, let's see if it'll actually do it. It doesn't do that. It's okay, it's not actually showing it in there, but the reason why it's very important to use Google Correlate is when you're going in there, especially if you're targeting the US maps, you can go in and you can target these states, guys. Okay, go to, I'm going to show you what this is based off of, Google Trends. Now, okay, so sorry if this goes a little long, but it's okay. Sports fans, sports fan. Okay, so what this does, just so you know, I'm in Google Trends, and in Google Trends, it's going to give you pertinent information as to where this keyword, just like I showed you in Google Correlate, this just kind of breaks it down a little bit further, but it shows you the running trend. It shows you the custom demographic. It tells you where people are actually typing in that particular keyword. And it's telling you, look at this, it's telling you related topics. See this kind of stuff? So it's correlate. What this does is it's telling you right now trends. This is telling you what is happening. This is what is current right now. Whereas Google Trends is showing you what is pertinent within the region. Watch this. Look at that. Does that correlate? I'm sure you would say that this is correlating with Denver. That's correlating with New York. Now, if you remember, Denver is one of the hot spots. Right now, based off of this web activity right now, based off of what Google is showing right now, you can go through and you can start targeting all these ones. See that Tennessee's close to 1. That's a good one, okay? North Carolina's 2.0. You know, a lot of these are they're rising. They're way up there. So use this type of information to find other key data. So let's just say NFL. This will probably make a little bit more sense here. So when you're using specific keywords, all right, NFL.com, check this out, guys. See, now when you're using terms like NFL, now granted, we can't use those types of terms in our images, but when you go in here and you start looking around at the various data that this Correlate provides, it's providing you very, very key information, but it's also providing you very key words that you want to use. Those are called keywords, actually. And then in here, look in here. You'll see that these guys in here, these are rising searches. If you want to look at top searches, you'll be able to find right in here just what is pertinent per the term sports fan. Okay. Hopefully that makes some sense. Hopefully you understand why I shared Google Trends and Google Correlate with you. It's so that you can start putting other keywords based off of what you're receiving in the playbook, and you can use other related keywords. So let's just say Minnesota Vikings. Okay. Now, when this comes out, look at where people are looking at this. You know, it just shows that anywhere that there are particular Vikings fans, they're telling you North Dakota, South Dakota. So if you're a particular team, say maybe the Vikings, you might want to be, sharing your info in the North Dakota, South Dakota, in Minnesota, in Iowa, and all those type of things. But in those states. But remember, we're looking for sports fans. The data is a little different. Okay. And it's telling you per that term sports fan. Now, when you're using Google Trends, let's just go NFL. Now watch this line. Watch the NFL be way higher. It's just going to show you. Look at that. See that trend line? It's way higher. See how this is breaking it down? A sports fan isn't nearly as high, if you will. Okay. But it's really pertinent right now because per the region that it's popular at is obviously where? Brazil, United States, Canada, Australia, India, Japan, Sweden, Germany. See all these players that they may have a player presence there, or they might have an American presence there, if you will. These are the regions that are sharing this type of data. Now, because it is NFL, it's one of those branded terms. They want this is one they won't necessarily share all the custom demographics just because it's branded and it's NFL's. But if you went in and typed in, say, football, you'll see that when you go in here, American football is a little bit more popular than, say, sports fan, but with regard to all the other sports in itself, the Google Trends gives you a great breakout. But let's just say let's go football. So if you use a key spurt, sports that are in here. Look at this, folks. Alabama, Mississippi. See all these types of things because we're focusing on football. And you're breaking it down per the specific keywords. This Google Correlate tool is going to give you related keywords that you can use. They can correspond with Google Trends, and look what happens. You can find great information that you can talk a little bit more about. And if you're wanting to do these types of videos, or you're wanting to say, hey, sports fans, are you an American football fan? Are you into the NFL? See how I took all of these keywords and I made a little video about that, and I just did a little announcement or whatever the case. When you look inside your playbook there, you'll know that you can take some of those keywords and you can switch them out. You can take the words like the sports fan, the NFL, whichever the case, and you can translate them in and out. So take this training for what it's worth. Tell me what you think about it, and I will show you the next. The next training is going to be really cool because it's going to be about gifts. Talk to you soon.